Hello my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Flora Sky. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time, we defeated Malaya City's gym leader, and in today's episode, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of surfing. Now, you guys remember that we obtained the HM for surf, so now we're going to get to explore a couple of these water routes. Let's go ahead and explore around then. Now, I haven't trained up our Pokemon any more than last time, so they're still at the same levels, which should be pretty good. We are here in Route R, so let's go ahead and explore around. Also, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, as it is much appreciated, and it really does help the series. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and go into our first battle of today. So she's gonna have a Slowbro. I have Mako up in front, but we do have Yellow who is ready to go ahead and step it up. So let me go ahead and switch it out. We'll bring out Yellow, and let's see what we can do. So this is going to be a water route. We were going to be going up against a lot of water types, so Toad and Yellow are definitely going to be helping us out quite a bit. Now, I know that coming up, there's going to be a lot of battles on this route as well, so I'm giving you guys a really big heads up. Make sure that you pick up a bunch of repels, a bunch of super potions, and just stock up on your items before making your way onto these routes, because I know that they can be very, very long, and if your Pokemon aren't too trained up, they can also be quite difficult. I know that I've learned it myself by going through routes, how difficult they can be in this game, so I just want to make sure that you guys don't go through that trouble as well. Hope you guys have been having a lot of fun on your adventure through Flora Sky as well. I'd love to hear from you guys what type of teams you guys have built, what kind of Pokemon you guys caught. As you guys can tell, we still do have a 6th slot open, so I still do want to figure out what our 6th Pokemon is going to be. So I've been wanting to add a dragon type for a while, and I hope that we'll be able to find a couple dragons around here soon, so that we'll be able to add one of them to our team. Let's see, let's keep on going through here. We got to put Yellow up in front. This will actually be some pretty good XP for Yellow as well. And let's keep on moving through here. Guys, there's a doubles battle for an item. I gotta do it. Let's take them on. Alright, let's find out what this is, and we got ourselves a big pearl. Okay, so after that big battle, that's all it gives us. That's fine. I'm sure we'll be finding more and more items here in the water, so let's see what else we can find. This is actually a really, really big route. Now, you guys know that Flora Sky is based in Hoenn, so the Hoenn region always has a bunch of different islands, a lot of water, so it's just something that we knew we were going to have to take on eventually. Looks like we're going to have another battle, though, so let me just go ahead and make sure that we are prepared. And let's get ready to take these on. Yeah, there's no way around these two trainers, so we're gonna have to take these guys on. Okay, that was actually fairly simple. So let's see where we are going. As I told you, there's a lot of water here. We got to keep exploring this place and seeing what all we can find. Now, I asked you guys yesterday what was the last book you guys read, and you guys gave me a lot of really great suggestions for books. I actually just got myself a Kindle Fire for the first time, so I've finally been able to read comic books and books on there. The book that I've been reading on there the most is the new Harry Potter book, The Cursed Child. So I've been just reading through that. I'm actually almost done. I'm about 75% through that book, so if I can go ahead and finish that off today, that'll be awesome. I've been having a lot of fun reading books. I gotta tell you, Harry Potter is one of those books that has been with me since I was a kid. In elementary school is when I first started reading them. So now that I'm a lot older, you know, I have the chance to read another Harry Potter story, and I gotta tell you, I've been loving it. It makes me really miss the characters, because I feel like it's catching up with old friends, because it's these characters that I've had with me pretty much my whole life. So then you go back and read up on them, how they're doing with their families and everything, and it's really cool getting a chance to see these characters again. It's awesome. I feel like Harry Potter is one of those characters that's probably going to stick with all of us for the rest of our lives. I know that it was really, really big in my childhood, and that it was big in my friend's childhood as well. I actually don't know if we can get past this place, and let's battle this guy. Okay, so with that, let's see what this guy... Oh, he gave us a King's Rock. I'll go ahead and take that. The King's Rock is really, really good. So there you go, guys. A little hidden item. And what I was saying is I don't think we can get past this place, so I think this might be the border area of the game. So let's go ahead and explore a little bit more around and see if we can get to where we need to. I thought that was going to be the area. It looked closed off. I thought we'd just be able to circle around. This is actually a little bit of a puzzly water area, and we made it back to Charpo's Island. Okay, so it's been a while since we've been here in Charpo's Island. If you guys remember, this is where the magma building was, so we were actually just here a little bit ago. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon then and see how it's going. Hey, Nurse Joy, happy Sunday to you. I gotta tell you, I've been having quite a great day myself. Our Pokemon are doing good. You like how we've been taking care of them, Nurse Joy? I feel like we've been doing a good job as a trainer. So let's go ahead and make our way out of here then. And I am going to explore around Charpo's Island. I know that there was a lot of water surrounding Charpo's Island when we first got here, so that made me think that this could lead to a bunch of other different little areas. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and check out. Maybe we'll be able to find something, worthwhile around here. Charpo's Island is surrounded by water, so we might as well see if we can do a little bit of surfing. Okay, this is the one area that I remember was a little bit closed off. So great, let's see where this is going to take us then. So this is Route W. Now I'm pretty sure we made our way here to Route W before, but I wasn't too sure if we were actually going to be able to make our way through it. So it looks like about the same for now. I don't see anything too different here, but we can go ahead and start surfing around and see if we can find anywhere else for us to go. I know that we're supposed to go through a couple routes here near Charpo's Island, so if we could actually figure out what routes those are, that would be great. I'm telling you guys, this is a blind Let's Play. So I am just figuring this out as I go. I see a couple trainers up there, so I feel like that is going to be the right way for us to go, but I don't know exactly how we can get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out, maybe there's another way for us to surf to get to that island, because it looks very, very promising. I'm pretty sure that is where we are supposed to go. So let me go ahead and see if I can surf around, and maybe we'll be able to loop around onto the island. So this is Route Q still. And let's see. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. We got to keep exploring these little places we've never been to. This is just such a crazy puzzly area. I feel like I'm in a puzzle myself just going through all these water routes. Okay, where am I going? No, another dead end. Okay, they actually made this really, really tough. I thought Flora Sky was going to be, a great lot of fun here in the ocean, but it looks like it's going to be just as hard as the other little areas. Okay, this is a big wall. We might have to just keep going around, but at least we are progressing. When we are at least moving through areas, that's when I feel good about it. Okay, where am I going, guys? I'm trying to find the island, and I haven't been able to find it yet. I just want to make my way to the island. I just want to get there. And you know what? Speaking of islands, I've been thinking a lot about this lately. You guys might have heard about Pokemon Sun and Moon having Alola forms. So it's different Pokemon that are going to have Alola forms, like Exeggutor is going to grow into a tree and all these like crazy different things. And I would love to hear from you guys what Pokemon you guys would like to see get an Alola form. I've been thinking a lot about that myself. And I got to tell you, a Pokemon that I would love to see get an Alola form, it was actually already announced, which is super cool. I was actually just thinking, I was like, what if a Sandshrew or a Sandslash would actually become useful? And then all of a sudden, they went ahead and gave them, an ice type, and now they're going to be really, really cool to use. So those are definitely some of the Pokemon that they just so happened to have given them something great, a new form to make them useful. And I really would like to see some Pokemon. Oh, they've been using a lot of older Pokemon for these Alola forms, a lot of Gen 1. And I'm telling you guys, I would really like to see more Pokemon from Gen 2. Especially Pokemon that are a little bit underused, get more of an Alola form. I really like the fact that Raichu's getting an Alola form now too. I've been thinking a lot about that because I feel like Raichu was actually not used that much. So now that it's going to have an Alola form, hopefully it'll be able to get used a lot more in battle. And that's what I would like to see. Just get some of these Pokemon that don't get used that often to be used a little more. And I think that would be really, really cool to see. Okay, guys, I've just been swimming around this place and hoping that we can bump into where we need to go. This is actually looking really good because there are so many battles, but I don't know which corner of it is. Now, let's go ahead and check this place out. Maybe if we go down a little bit further, we'll be able to loop around another one of these points. And no. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and surf back up then, and maybe we'll be able to find something around here. So let's go ahead and check this out. So I saw this big island. And okay, very cool. So we made it to some sort of island. There's a bunch of rocks here, What exactly is this place? This is Route AB. Okay, so Route AB, guys. And look, it looks like May is actually here as well. So she's going to be chilling. This is probably going to be a rivals battle. So let's go ahead and prepare and talk to her.
Hi, Rodri. Long time no see. As you can see, some Pokemon are blocking the path. And while I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus May. So let's go ahead and take on our rival May and see what Pokemon she has. She's going to open up with a Xatu, and we do have Yellow up in front. So this should be a good battle to start off with. Let's see how well she's actually trained up. It's always a lot of fun getting to see how much your rivals have trained in a Pokemon hack, because you really don't know what kind of Pokemon they're going to have. You just hope that it's going to be something that you can take on, and so far so good. Let's go for another Spark. That's going to take down the Xatu. So that's all, May? That's all you got so far? That's your first Pokemon? Okay, let's go ahead and see what she's going to send out next. Rush is growing in levels, which I'm definitely happy for, and I am pretty sure we are going to send out Rush against the Torterra. So let's go ahead and take on May's Torterra. If you guys remember, she did start off with a Turtwig, so she does have a Torterra now. And what can I say? We have ourselves an Empoleon, so of course she was going to go ahead and do that. And I actually just misclicked on the bite, and Torterra is going to go for the Earthquake. And mother fudger, we got critted out. Wow, okay, so I told you guys that crits do happen a lot to us. And there we go. We got critted out. Now, who do we send out against a Torterra? Okay, so Yellow would get KO'd. This is actually a little bit tougher. I'm going to go ahead and send out Toad. And let's see if Toad will be able to stand up to this Torterra. I actually do feel pretty good that Toad will be able to pack a punch here. So I'm going to go for the Stun Spore, and then we'll see if we can take on this guy. Okay, a Torterra is actually really, really tough, so no reason to underestimate this Pokemon. You guys know that Turtwig is my favorite Pokemon, so Torterra goes right along with that. Let me go for the Headbutt, and that is actually doing good damage. All right, the Torterra flinched. If we could actually keep going for the Headbutts, this seems to be working. Okay, the paralyzed Torterra. If we keep going for Headbutts, oh my goodness! We're actually doing really, really good. Let's go for one more Headbutt. If I could actually land a crit here now. Okay, there's the Synthesis. For a second, I thought that we were going to be able to KO that Torterra right away, and that would have worked out really well in our favor, because this is going to be May's toughest Pokemon. As I was saying, though, earlier about the Harry Potter book, I don't know how many of you guys have been reading it, but it's been an absolute blast getting the chance to read through a book like that. I've been talking a lot about my past recently to you guys, about games I've been playing through, my old game systems, and now I want to tell you guys a little bit about, these old books and stuff I read as a kid, because I think it's really cool. If you guys used to read Harry Potter as kids, I'm telling you, you guys will definitely be able to jump right back into it and read this book. It's always great to just go back and experience something that you did as a kid as an adult as you get older, and it's cool to see the differences. So far, what gets to me, I remember I used to relate to Harry a lot when he was growing up because we were about the same age, but now what I really relate to the most, I gotta tell you, is like Ron's jokes. So some of the comedy behind it, and it's kind of funny. I'm just like, oh, this is really funny. I'm like, I get this guy. I understand. And as you grow up, you have different characters to relate to, which is really, really awesome. So I love that about books. I've been wanting to read more and more lately since I did get my fire. So I've just been wanting to just, read up on everything that I've been missing out on. So I definitely have to pick up on a couple more series and pick up a couple more books. Something that I want to do, little things that I want to do. Now that fall is coming around, fall is my favorite time. I don't know what it is. And awesome, we're finally going to learn Sky Uppercut. So that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get rid of Counter. I know that we've had Counter on there for a while and we haven't really been able to use it. So let's go ahead and learn Sky Uppercut. That's going to be really great. And the last Pokemon is going to be a Poliwhirl. So very cool. As I was telling you guys though, I think it's really, really cool getting to check out, these little moments in your past. And whenever the fall comes around, whenever the leaves start falling and it starts getting a little bit cooler, I don't know what it is, but it just somehow reminds me of when I used to play games as a kid when the weather was just really nice and breezy, and it just kind of makes me happy. You know, it gives me that nostalgic feeling, and it makes me want to jump back into those games that I used to play before. It's just that sort of thing whenever the weather starts changing, you know. It kind of just happens. My personality, I feel, starts changing too, because I just get so much more excited. I love the fall, I love the cold. I've been talking to my friends about that too, because they're like not looking forward to the cold that's coming up, because it does get extremely cold, and I'm just sitting here like, I cannot wait. I'm super excited for it, and it's probably because I've lived in the hot my whole life. And there we go, guys. We went ahead and defeated May.
Rodri, you've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward.
So with that, guys, we obtained the gold pass. Now, I don't know what the gold pass is for. You can go to Golden City. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and see if we can make our way to Golden City. And she said, I think you should train a lot. Yeah, I know we'll definitely be training a lot. Don't worry about that, May. We've been figuring that out little by little. And let's explore this island. There does look to be a couple trainers here, and we have a battle. Let's see what else is on this little island, though. You know, we were trying to get to this island for quite a while. We have been trying to get here since we first saw Charpo's Island. So it's a good time for us to actually explore around and see if we can find something. There are trainers here too, so it's also a good point to find, you know, a couple battles, get a little bit of XP. Let me go ahead and ride our bike up here, though. There is a Pokeball, so let's check this out. We found TM31 Brick Break. So with that, guys, oh my goodness, that is actually my favorite TM. Right up there with Earthquake, so I'm really glad that we found that. Let's go ahead and see which one of our Pokemon can actually learn the Brick Breakity Brickity Breakity, and it looks like a couple of our Pokemon can learn it. So Toad already does have Sky Uppercut, so I don't think we should teach Brick Break to our Pokemon. Sky Uppercut is really, really strong as well. So we have a couple other Pokemon to choose from. So whoever you guys think we should teach it to, leave me a couple comments and we'll go ahead and figure that out. I think it's always fun getting together to figure out these movesets so we can come out with a stronger team. Okay, let's see what else we have going around here. I thought there might be a little bit more to do here in this place. We do have the Golden Pass, so we should be able to make our way to the Golden City if we want to, but it's always a lot of fun to explore around here. I don't have that many repels left though, so I'll definitely have to stock up on a couple before next time. What can I say, guys? I didn't expect us to start exploring an island out of nowhere. And there's a lot of really good items here as well. Let's keep on moving through this place then. Are there going to be any more trainers coming up here too? I thought that we might at least have a couple battles here. You know, a little bit of experience for our Pokemon, but it doesn't look like it. There's a couple stairs. And wait, I see a couple up ahead. Let's take them on. These guys were actually really strong. Okay, so we should definitely get out of this island when we can, because these trainers are really, really strong, and I need to heal up our Pokemon. I hope that we find the HM for Fly soon, or that the teleportation system kicks in too. That would help out quite a bit. It looks like we are going to have another battle, though. Let's take her on. Okay, let's keep going through here then. And is there anything else left on this island? Looks like there are a couple more battles coming up though, so that's okay with me. I don't know which way we should go though. There seems to be a couple different paths. Let me go ahead and just equip our repel, and we can go up, so let's take her on. Are we gonna find anything good up here? Do we have anything? Are we good? No items. Okay. I really thought there might have been something good there. And we have another battle. Okay, our Pokemon definitely need to get to a Pokemon Center, so I believe we are done here, and it looks like this is the little exit we found before. So, very cool. It looks like we did make our way through this island then, so you just had to go around. With that, guys, it looks like we are done here for today, so let's go ahead and make our way back to Charpo's Island. Now, we do have the Gold Pass, so let's see if we can do something with the Gold Pass. I'm pretty sure we do have to make our way inside of the Charpo's Harbor, so hey, how's it going?
Are you here for the ferry?
Yeah, definitely. So yes, this is where we can go to Golden City. So let's go ahead and make our way to Golden City then, ladies and gentlemen. And fantastic. It looks like we're finally gonna go for a bit of a ride on the ferry. And we have officially arrived in Golden City. Awesome, guys. So next time, whoa, who is this?
Ah, Rodri, long time no see. Since you can use surf, I think you'll not need me to take you around sea round. So I crossed the sea and traveled to many towns and cities, and now I'm here. I'm very happy to be meeting you again. I'm also working with some old friends to build a big ship. Hey, Rodri, why don't we visit the coffee bar in this city? I'm sure you'll like it. I will tell you about it with my old friend.
Okay, guys, so it looks like Mr. April is here as well. So next time, we will continue from this point and check out the coffee shop. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a big like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.